Hello, my name is Joel Patterson. This is my intro video for EDL 853, Special Education for Building Administrators. Full disclosure, working through a cold right now, so my voice is sounding a little bit off, but I think I can make it through. Kind of leading off just a little bit about me. I am a third grade teacher at Madison Elementary in Gardner, Kansas. We are a suburb of Kansas City in Johnson County. Growing district. We have 7 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, and 1 high school. So we're a 6A town. I've been involved with several different sports in my time. Coached the freshman boys basketball team for a little while, and then I have helped out with some track meets at the middle school, Pioneer Ridge. I've also been helping out with mentoring a few of our new teachers over the years, and I'm currently involved with our leadership team for the building and then the integration team, which is a district leadership team. Outside of school, I've got 2 children, Bo and Reed, ages 4 and 2. And my wife, Jenna, is a nurse at Children's Mercy, works in the hematology and oncology clinic. This is my 9th class in the educational administration program, so the end is kind of in sight. Also of note, we are in the process of moving. We'll be doing that in 2 days, so hopefully there's no snow. Critical reflection on how your school facilitates the use of appropriate content-based learning materials and learning strategies for students with special needs. I think we're really blessed here in Gardner. We have a lot of resources that are available in-house and then in our district through the IMC. So we have a lot of those ready to use when we need them. We also have a lot of time that we set up for collaboration. So we get to meet with our grade level in-house, and then also at a district level, we meet with other teachers on our grade level. And then twice a month, we have data PLCs where we can go together and kind of look at what's happening in our rooms. And then we have inclusion meetings also with our IR teachers and life skills teachers that usually happens about twice a month as well. We also have classified staff, which help us with any pull out of students to work on special needs services outside of the classroom. But then for the majority, it's more of an inclusive environment where the paras are in our classroom as support and helping modify things that we do in the classroom. So like I touched on, we have our IR department, and we also have life skills. So those are 2 areas that are more specialized with some of the student needs. We also use a care team, which is kind of like a sit team, where we can meet with different teachers to kind of brainstorm ideas for certain students before you would ever get to an IEP. And then we also use MTSS to level our students in areas where they can be at that instructional level. Critique of my own personal use and non-use of the materials and strategies. I think I do a fairly good job, but I think I've also got a lot of room to grow in this area, in this whole course, really. We do have collaboration time, which is very helpful, leads to a lot of new learning when we meet with those teachers who are specialists with, working with students with special needs. So there's always a lot to be learned in those sessions. Our paras that are in our rooms all the time working with these students on a one-on-one basis, sometimes they have a better understanding of some of the students because they've worked with them for year after year. And so they can kind of help us through getting to know those students and what makes them tick and what makes them successful in the classroom. I can speak for the paras that I've had in my room. They've all been so great, and they become such a part of your class, and you really lean on them to help, extend a lesson or modify a lesson, and giving them the freedom to do that within your room. Just having constant communication with them about what's going on with the student and what we can do to make sure that they're more successful. But like I said, I think I can continue to build in this area, and looking forward to doing that in this class. My plan to improve our school, really just continuing to have dialogue with those specialists, the IR teachers, the life skills teachers. They are kind of masters in that area, and so they hold a lot of knowledge, and we can gain from that. I do think if we would have professional development sessions where those teachers could actually speak to all teachers, that could be pretty beneficial, because I know, speaking from my own experience, you don't always have special needs students every single year. So whatever you learned one year, if you don't have special needs student the next year, you could forget it. And then, 2, 3 years down the road, you have another special needs student. Like, hey, remember strategy. Um, so sometimes those ideas could be kept a little more fresh in our minds. Um, Planning on acquiring a lot of new knowledge in this course through our readings, our videos, our projects that we work on, and then also just collaborating through those Oreo cookie activities with our other classmates and just learning from each other. Funding and the impact that would have. Funding affects everything one way or another. If there's less money, we have less resources, possibly less staff. We have lost staff in the past. However, a lot of the things that we would use, the strategies and materials we would use to work with special needs students and all students really is free. Collaborating with staff and kind of sharing ideas and building on top of those ideas with each other costs nothing. It just costs time. So just being able to find the time to have those meetings, those discussions, and really having everybody on the same page working towards student success is really all you need. You don't need a dollar amount for that. So that is my intro video, I believe. I think that's the last slide. So thanks for watching, and looking forward to working with all of you this semester. Thanks.